Mama video, I did it for free. And that video ilinisumbua for 2 weeks kwa computer. I've never said this thing. I've never told anyone. To be sincere, the first time I made my first million, 1.5 million shillings, was when I was working with before I started doing music videos, when I was working with the government of Kenya, with the Ministry of Health. I was still young, a youth, a millionaire at 20, and then fame. The problems started becoming shaky. You know, when you're on top of your career, everybody's clapping at you, yeah? Win, you're the best. And whenever you know people are telling you are doing very well, just know you are failing.
Zile simu mingi napigiwa na watu kuniwase kuniambia chana umse ni mwizi, umse ni nini, jichungane sana na umse. But sasa ninashindwaje? Situpatie umse the second chance.
When we talk about life being so unpredictable, we probably don't understand how deep that statement can get. But for our guest today, he could be relating to that statement firsthand. Imagine coming from being a millionaire in your 20s, working with the best artists in the country and signing deals with the best organizations in the country, to being homeless, poor, broke, and lonely. What really happened to a once celebrated, famous music and film director, Director Tiger? My name is Njeri Masi, and this is Director Tiger's story. Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you, madam? I'm well, how about you?
I am fine, thank you. Good to see you.
Nashukuru.
I want you to introduce yourself to our viewers today so that they can know whom we have today on studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? My name is Nelson Ominde, aka Director Tiger. First and foremost, I'm a music and video producer for over 20 years experience. Yes, internationally, worldwide. Yeah.
Whom have you worked with?
I've managed to work with Forever Wakanda, with Emikos Gay, Delirious Jordan, Michael Jordan's mother, on Mama music video with the War Women of Faith organization. Yeah, I've worked also with the Shirwa GP on Laleo with LJ Masai. The experience was flawless when we were filming it at the railways along Jogoo Road. I've worked with the Bahati Mama music video for Mtoto wa Mama, Kevin Kioko. We've produced Lala Salama for Willy Pose, Willy Paul Msafi. Internationally, I've worked with a lot of artists and musicians. I've worked with Ban Mziki, the producer of Power, with Nameless and Darasa. I've also worked with Ted Bernard, Bernard Bilimwa, Ken Rez, Mbilikimo Mkora, Sosun, Janet Otieno, Saizet, Lynette Minyali, Mapocho, Christina Shusho, Umenifanya Ningare. Yes.
You sure to Umenifanya Ningare?
Yes.
Tiger, you've worked with most of the stars in the gospel industry, and also you've mentioned some from the secular industry. Yeah. Can you tell us kidogo, how did you get into the industry and how was that experience for you?
The experience was quite, hectic, I will say. And it's been challenging because it's a life and death experience. So it's a quite risky step to take in life, to become one of the best, prominent music video producers and TV producers ever. I started off, to be sincere, I never knew I could become a star, because I started doing music in primary, but I didn't have money and the network, And also my family, where I come from, they never wanted me to do music, because anyway, with them, they are professions, like doctors and nurses, pilots, land surveyors and all that, architects. They don't believe in, in music. Yeah, they believe in being a profession. You get salaried job and you get your retirement benefits. Yeah, and you invest, yeah. So they never wanted me to do music. So when I dropped class 8, when I finished class 8, I stayed home for 1 year because my uncle had passed. Then I started asking myself, if life is this quite hard and we are 9 and I'm the firstborn. So after class 8, I started asking myself, I've been playing PlayStation since since childhood to class 8, but now it's not a profession. Who will I become? So from there I started going to cyber cafes, yeah. I used to pay 30 bob, 20 bob, 10 bob, 60 bob, 60 shillings per hour to just study music production. I just installed Fruity Loops version 3, FL Studio, and just install a couple of softwares, like Adobe Photoshop, yeah. When they were still starting off, it was still an old age by then. It was way back. It was still, the softwares were still way back with CS6, all that, CS4, CS3, Adobe. And so I started studying, design, graphics design. I used to assist a friend of mine. Actually, I had a friend who knew a friend who had a computer. That's how I started studying computer. A friend of mine who used to play Krakinope, Bano. You know that game of Krakinope. It's Bano. It's called Bano. Yeah.
When we say Bano now, I know
Yeah, Bano. So, this friend of mine, Naman, one day I told him, Naman, this gambling and Bano will not take us anywhere. Do you know a friend who has a computer and then he had a friend? Just imagine how God worked things. So, this friend of mine, Naman, took me to a friend called Spad. He had a computer stationery shop he had it in Kayole first, yeah. So we used to be with him there. It used to be hectic because they used not to pay me. So whenever I would ask a question, what have you done? They will chase me away. So it was that challenging. So sometimes nilikuwa nafukuzwanga naamba wewe enda home. Unakuja hapa kuuliza maswali nini? Na sasa unajua umefanya wera, umeosha huko, umepanga huko, umelipisha huko client, umekaribisha client, umeweka pesa za mdosi zote na unaambiwa uishi. But lucky me, I became a professional music producer by the time I was reaching Form 4. Yeah, that was I was clearing Form 4 in 2009. Now I'm almost 38, so years have already gone. But it's not a joke, yeah? I'm turning 38 years. So imagine by the time I'm reaching Form 4, I don't have money for exams, 6,000. And so I didn't do my KCSE. Yes, I never did it. So I stopped because going to class because I realized coming week, people are doing their test. And I don't have money, I haven't paid, and I'm already past the paying date. There's a deadline for paying that money. So I started, I said, hey, I don't know where life will take me, my God. Even my church can't pay for me. I don't know where I will go. My daddy can't pay for me, my mom, my family. Wow. My world is ending. So I stepped out and went to the studio. So when I was producing music, I decided to help just some people to film. And they told me, you have a skill in shooting. Why can't you focus on that? So I started assisting them shooting an album at Uhuru Park. I remember we were filming at Uhuru Park I don't remember the name of this lady, but I remember the studio used to be called High Calling Media in Kayole. So when I was producing at High Calling Media is when Tim Still Alive, who produced Mwema and Nangara by Christina Shusho. That's where Tim took me from. So Tim was at Jekima. So I started meeting these celebrities, kina Bas Kubaf, I started meeting these kina Makoha, All these ladies could come, kina Sana Ipei Tande. All these people could just come to the studio. And I was used to be people from South Sudan, kina Emmanuel Jal. All these people, they used to come there. And so I started realizing things are quite changing. And then back then, the Grace Kirapa used to be the new artist that had been signed there, Grace Kirapa. That's how my life started changing. So from coming from not being paid at all at iCalling Media, because I used to live at my parents' home, to now working footing from Kayole to Jekima daily and being paid 100 bob. So God promoted me to a salary of 100 bob daily. At least I used to get money for food.
Growth is growth.
Yeah, at least I used to get money for food, and I used to work. And so I got used to, and because I'm used to working since childhood, that's the lifestyle my mama has led me to, and my daddy has trained me. So I was okay. Working every morning, 6, I'm in the studio. 10, I'm out of the studio, 10 p.m. at night. 6 in the morning, I'm at the studio, Jekima Jogoo Road. Yes. So God promoted me until one day this white man Mzungu is calling me. I'm just picking my phone and I'm like, hi Ton, where are you? Anthony is my nickname, my childhood nickname. Where are you? And then I was like, who is this? This is William Richard. Candy Silks dead. And I was like, yes, sir, how are you? You're well, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to study video production. Just imagine. I have a camera. I've bought a P2 Panasonic, but I can't really operate it. And I'm really frustrated, you know, it's really frustrating because I can't film me with it. I went to colleges in Korea, but they are not showing me anything. So I want you to assist me kindly. I know you are expertise in this. So I went. I came, imagine God promoted me from a salary of 100 to 2,000 per day. So I've been paid 2K. And now I'm at the village market.
That's how you started working in the Mzungu.
And that's the person who named me director. He's from US. He's from United States of America. So he used to have all this equipment, widescreen, like the one Chalo has, Charming Media. And he has all these cameras, Canons, you know, Panasonic, Lumix. It's called William Richard, yeah. And really loved me, you know, and he told me one thing, that Nelson Ominde, Tony, Anthony, I'm giving you one shot, you run with it. He's giving me only one chance. And so I used not to sleep. I was editing during the day. I finish his work, I go for other shoots. I come with footage, hard drive or a flash disk with footage. Start editing Mama video by Bahati. Yes. And so at night he was asleep and I'm on the computer. I was on his computer editing.
Talk to us about a moment where you made your first million, ama when your art started paying you off, and how was life then for you?
Sincere, the first time I made my first million, 1.5 million shillings, was when I was working with before I started doing music videos, when I was working with the government of Kenya, with the Ministry of Health. Yes. For the hand washing documentary. I'm the one who produced it.
When you were making all that money, how was life for you, and who were your dependents?
You know, when you have a lot of money and things are running well, everybody is your friend, even your enemies. So you wouldn't know who is who, because your enemies will pretend to be your friends. And then when you stop making money now, you start seeing your real friends. Like you see, there were a moment like this one, I'm at Charlo's place, Charming. He's the only one who's supporting me here. You know, socially, financially. All these things events that have taken place. Plus, you know, another thing that I haven't tapped on, differences in the music industry. Most of the time you find a producer and a musician wamekosana, unaona. Kama there's a time we had some difference with Christina Shusho, but now we are well, you know. Yeah, because when you look at the work that we've done, because I gave her a video call, and I asked her, just look at what God has done, the kind of work God has used you and me to do for him. Is it worth all this, you know, drama of us not, you know, agreeing? And she was like, yeah, it's sensible. It is not worth. The work we've put out, Nangara, just Nangara, umenifanya ningare. How many people are blessed with that song on a daily basis in this world? Umenifanya ningare. Just imagine how many people just open to it every day, to just listen to it, to get encouraged, you know. It is, you know, the experience is not even money based. You get it? So, where I'm driving at is, I'm driving at the point whereby I'm saying I'm grateful. And about differences, I've talked about it. If there's any musician who needs a video to come and shoot, I'm willing to shoot a video, you know, because I've done that before. Yes, I've done Mama video. I did it for free. And that video ilinisumbua for 2 weeks kwa computer. I've never said this thing. I've never told anyone. Even Buddy doesn't know.
So you shot for
That video
Bahati?
ilinisumbua for 2 weeks. Exporting it just on computer imekataa kumaliza. It is just on computer exporting, and the computer is on, the power is on, because my mentor doesn't use KPLC power. There's another type of power he uses.
Tiger, when I was watching another video you were speaking, you said that all this started when you started getting into depression, and it was prompted by a relationship that you were in. Kindly, can you elaborate to us what was really happening in this relationship?
The problems started becoming shaky. You know, when you're on top of your career, everybody's clapping at you, yeah? Win, you're the best. And whenever you know people are telling you are doing very well, just know you are failing. You're on your way down. Because people, they want to celebrate you so that you can forget yourself. You get it? And nobody told me this. They celebrate you for you to forget yourself. Once you forget yourself, they're going to take all your wealth, everything. Then you find yourself having nothing at all. So I was still young, a youth, a millionaire at 20, and then fame, all these, you know, organizations following me around, the government, you know, US government, all these mzungus, all this fame and all this money at a young age. Yeah. So it was challenging and nobody could teach me on how to use finances. But at least I managed, you know, I managed to help live with my family, help my brother study, you know. Until right now, our last born is at Form 3. Is clearing the next year. So our last born will be, si tutakuwa kwetu hakuna mtu anasoma. Ni wajukuu tu, which they have their fathers and mothers. Yeah. So
we are at the point where the
at the
relationship.
point where the relationship came in, you know, when I started filming, I never used to date. With me, I never used to date. I was single. That's why I had time to produce a lot of videos, a lot of music videos. Yes. So when I started dating, it was quite challenging because, you know, in life, there's what we call experience. And experience, 1 year and 5 years experience is different. Even 2 year and 1 year experience is different. You get? So that's where the challenge came through. And I realized I was dating this lady and probably she was just after fame on me or money, you know. You know, this is Nairobi, yeah? And so later on I realized it was all a lie. And, you know, I became depressed about it because I used to love her so much, you know. And then it became, you know, shaky in terms of work because I couldn't deliver work because I'm stressed about love. I can't look for shoots and other people are filming. I'm depressed. I'm still thinking of fixing that relationship. You get those challenges. So from there, clients also don't understand because they are used to you charging them a certain kind of money. Now you are telling them you have a problem. So they start running away from you. You get it? So it has been quite challenging, and I just said I will pray until God heals me from all that. God has taken me through all that. Imagine relationship. There's a time I've drowned in Indian Ocean 2 times. God has taken me outside. There's a time I broke this right arm. It got broke at Bata, Mombasa. God healed it. I've seen God taking me, you know, I've lost, you know, friends and I've lost loved ones. God has been with me. I've lost even a place to stay. God has been with me even outside before even Charlotte took me. God has just been with me. That is one amazing thing about God. He has never. He has just been there in all problems, through thick and thin. That is the bottom line of the matter.
Someone who is watching this interview will ask themselves, why can't Director Tega go back to his family? He used to support them. Mbono usiende home?
You see, the reason why I can't stay home, because I tried to stay there back in Western. I wouldn't fit because, you know, I've also been in Nairobi and other parts, outskirts, with my friends, with musicians. I haven't been with my family all that time, all those years. So they feel even my success, they didn't play part. I can't stay there because they can't give me work, because they feel you have been working away. Why do you want us to give you work and good money here? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, maybe you can, someone might want to understand at what point do you find yourself now homeless in the streets, and how was that experience for you? Where were you living? What were you eating? Were you harassed?
You know, it reaches a point whereby things are not going well and people can't understand why they're not going well, because they are trying also to understand, because there is a level they are used to you. You get, there is that dynamic of those people. You are trying to explain to them they are superstars like you, but there's that level of operation that you always operate at with them since mjuane. You get it? Since way back. So that is always what is challenging, to make somebody really understand, come to that level to understand, is what is challenging. But with me, I don't count that as a challenge. What I'll say is that I'm grateful for the few supporters. Tuko, thank you for coming through, you know. Okay, the experience was really hurting because I used to have the last house I used to have it in Eastleigh, yeah? Eastleigh in Kiambio. And by then I used to work with Pastor Jimmy Glory at Abyss. He had given me a small kibaro of just assisting him on, you know, knitting the hairs and all that. But then I'm the one who also brought Jimmy. When I did Nangara album, I brought Jimmy Glory, James Muhana, to do Christina Shusho's interview behind the scene. And that's how Jimmy Glory became, popular. And that's how his life changed up to now. So he's the CEO of Abyss, Leswig, after 40 Hotel. Yes. So you see, all these things happened with a reason. So I used to live there, and Jimmy used to support me with rent, and I used to do marketing and all that for them. At that time elapsed, I went back to home to see my mama. So also I had missed home so much, so I decided to stay there for 1 year, not knowing it's going to affect me. So when I came back, I found everything auctioned in Eastleigh. So I was like, now I have to start life. So that's when I found myself in the streets. Now I had to stay in Nairobi. I couldn't get work. I had to go to Mombasa. So I went to Mombasa also. I was struggling there. I've decided to come back. That's when I went to Simba Center, there's a day I just said, I used to go to Simba Center and produce. Let me go there and see if the studios are still there. I believe they are still there. So when I went there, I went to Kirkland Studio. So Kirkland Studio started asking me, who do you know? Hey, can I call this presenter? Can I call? So he called a couple of guys who knew me. And then later on he called Charming. Then when he talked about Charming, I asked him, I've been looking for Charming's number. Do you know Charming? He said, let me call him. Then he called Charming. So that's how we linked up with Charming. Yeah. You see, that's how God works out. Yeah.
When you were living in the streets, like sleeping in the vibandas, sleeping with the street kids, remembering that you were once a millionaire, how was that making you feel?
I think first thing with me, what I did when I realized, yes, I'm a celebrity, but I no longer have the workflow, the money I used to make before, I decided to accept. Unajua, sometimes in life, once you become a mature person and you are already like going to 38 like me, you have experienced so much in life, apart from financial status, just experience of meeting and interacting with different kinds of cultures. Yeah, it gives you a different dynamic. So that one made me to accept first, my situation. That's why you see my status hasn't gone to very worse, because I accepted that first. I'm dealing with this. This is the problem I am dealing with. So I have to accept it first for me to deal with it. And so you see, accepting it is what has led to me being here at Charlo's place. Because I accept that first, I can no longer make 200,000 per day the way I used to. Yes. You see, so it is quite tormenting, and it only takes prayer. Without the help of God, to be sincere, I don't know how I will get out of depression and all these challenges that I've been through. Yeah.
Looking at your life right now, you're 38, right? You're turning
in
38.
December, yeah.
Yes. I know that you had a picture in mind when you're in your 20s, how you wanted your life to become. Is that hope still there? And what do you want to see come out of Tiger's life?
With me, I still have hope, because I don't have any family challenges. Of course, I come from a family that is well off, Yes, my nieces are married to white people, Mzungus, and we have Mzungus in our family. We have, there are these people living outside the US, aunties who are surgeons, professors, uncles who are, people who are educated and invested. So it's not really worrying me, because I know if really I haven't been using resources from way back home to become Director Tiger, I still have a chance, to forge to the future, because I've struggled as a individual brand without interfering with my family's finances or investments. So I still believe I got a bright future, because if I look at the musicians I've also worked with, they're still doing well. Yes, if it's Kina Willy Pose, Bahati, Christina Shusho, they're still big names. Yes, and I managed to work with them. It's not a walk in the park.
Recently, we have seen like people in the art industry coming out, like they've been struggling. Like we see a big name at some point we don't see them anymore, and then they come out and they're depressed, they are struggling, they are homeless, and people have been attributing to this with they don't invest when they are earning. They have no financial discipline. Kazi yao ni raha tu. What would you say about that?
With me, I wouldn't support such a point because to me it's not valid. First, because you have to look at the coin from both sides. Yeah, you might see the coin has two sides, but I will tell you a coin has three sides. It's a three-sided figure. A coin. When you look at a coin, it's a three-sided figure. It has this side, it has this other side, and then it has the third side, the ring. It's a three-sided figure. So I will say that people find themselves in these issues not because they planned or they wanted or desired. Nobody will desire. Even these rich people, when you ask them, they once were rich and they got broke until they learned, until now they became billionaires and all that. Yeah. Why am I saying this? Is not because I want to have pity on my situation, but I want people to be realistic with life. Yeah. Today you will find yourself in trouble. Tomorrow somebody else is in trouble. Today you are laughing at somebody that somebody has lost their family partner or mother or father. Tomorrow you will be crying that you've lost them. You see, that's how life is. So for now, I think the life we've left is just to be there for each other, just support and changing the narrative.
Whatever you've gone through is very traumatizing and very depressing. I can imagine having your life figured together and then the next day you are nothing, you're begging, you don't even have a shelter for yourself. What keeps you going? What keeps you sane?
I will say God keeps me going and prayer. Prayer has been my key thing. I've learned to sacrifice, to fast, to pray and be silent without people hearing. To pray and just wait to see God. That is what I have learned all that time. To pray and wait for God's time. Yeah.
Let me ask this question. I'm trying to ask whatever they are going to ask on the comment section. You see, when people are working in the entertainment industry, to be specific, there are always those controversial theories like watu wako kwa cult, these people are in the cult, and now imeflop. The cult people came for their money. The cult people are working on you now.
What I will say is that nothing will come easy if you don't work. So story ya cult na nini, hata hao makalt hawezi kutafuta kama if you can't get some work done. Hawafanyangi, hakuna mtu anataka mtu kukaa na mtu mwenye hawezi maliza kazi. Hakunanga. And you'll never have as the white people say, show me your friends and I will tell you who you.
So just to be clear, are those cults existing in entertainment industry?
I wouldn't know, to be sincere, because with me, I've told you my story. I don't know if you heard what I told you first. I used to produce, I'm a documentary and TV producer. That's where I got my influence and money from.
Have you tried to reach out to these people who you used to work with because they are successful, they are doing well, and what was the response?
Few artists just called in to check on me, few people, which I appreciate. But I'm yet to hear from artists. There's Janet Otieno, Christina Shusho, there's Kina Alex Apoko, Ringtone, there's Ben Gidai, Modo, there's Emikos Gay. So I'm waiting to hear from a lot of people because, I'm a brother to them. I'm mentioning them not because they are successful, not because I need their money or wealth. I need their support. Yes, that's what I'm requesting. I need their support to stand. They know I'm a hardworking man. If you go to check Nelson Tiger on Facebook, you can check my profile. Yes, my company is Mind Vision Media. Yes, for the gospel.
Hi Mercy. Thank you so much, and I would like to take this opportunity to welcome Tuko to this our premises, Charming Media. And let me say I'm so much honored to see you. My name's Charles Kimani, you can call me that. I'm a video director, they call me Chalo, the game changer, all Chalo Charming Media. Yes.
What's your relationship to Director Tiger?
Director Tiger is just a friend, my fellow director. Some years back we have done some project, but for the last like kitu kama 10 years hakuna kitu tushaifanya na yeye. So like when I heard what is going through kwa life yake, nika decide to if I don't come in, we might lose this guy.
How is his condition currently, health wise, mentally?
To be honest, Tiger yuko sawa, hayuko sawa. Joto nimekaa naye for the last like kitu kama 3 weeks now, going for 3 weeks, and ni kama kuna something lacking, kuna something missing. So but mimi I'm only doing what I can. You know me, I'm not a doctor. I'm only making sure that amekula na amelala na try to kumpatia a good life, just kutry, but there's no much I can do to him since hata mimi mwenyewe sina, I'm not that capable of doing kumpatia so much. Yes.
He has talked that he has spoken about artists to come through and give him work. Now, from a person who is observing him on a daily, is he in a position to do anything?
Yeah, Tiger, if given a chance, I'm sure he can do a lot. Nimetry kumpatia some works here and there and anajitolea, he's doing it. But wacha nikwambie, when you are under depression, sijui kama ushaikuwa na kitu na kusumbua kwa mind. When kuna kitu na kusumbua kwa mind, hata kufanya kazi na kuangani shida. Even me personally, mimi nikienda kuedit na kuna kitu nasikia ni kama siko 100%, na shinago hata hiyo siku sitaki kuwork. And I'm sure this one happens to everybody. Kuna time unaamka, yes uko na kazi na uko na project, but hauna psych, hauna motivation. So Tiger ana lack motivation, ana lack juu kwa mind yake yuko settled. Yeah. He's just disturbed. Yes.
So what help do you think he needs first?
First we need to settle this man, because unasikia tulimukota kwa street. If I can tell you the reason why nilifanya kumchukua. One day alitokea nikiwa kwa shoot. Nilikuwa na clients. Hatukuwa na any appointment. Sikuwa tumeagree na yati anakuja. But somebody just showed up kwa studio. Umse amevunjika mkono, amevunjwa mkono. Hata ukimwangalia kuna vile mkono yake anaiweka hivi, hai move. Na nataka kumwambia twende hosi, ananiambia mkono iko sawa. But sasa naona ni kama hii mkono yake ni kama imevunjika somewhere hapa. So like nilikuwa nasema, yeah, so yule alikuja kwa studio. Mimi niliona tu mtu ametokea. Hadi sikuwa najua ni Tiger. Juu mazee jicho imefura, ako red all over. Yani he was bad yani. Hapo mimi nikaona umse nimetry kumsaidia. Alikuwa anakuja kitambo, nampatia chakula na nampea fare. Na nampea nguo za kuvaa, nampea hadi viatu. Anatoka hapa akiwa smart sana, anaenda. Then kupatana naye after kitu kama 4 days. Hana zile nguo nilimpatia, hana zile viatu, ako bado ndo sasa ni chokora kweli kabisa. So hiyo kitu ikanisumbua sana. So mimi nikamuuliza Tiger, what's up with you? Zile nguo nilikupatia ziko wapi? Sasa hapo ndo akaopen up akaniambia analalanga kwa street. Yule la bus station. So ya kilala watu wanakaa wanamuibia hizo nguo. Hadi ID. Sasa hata ID hana, hata ile kitu mazina nishtua. Ni ati siku ID yake ilipotea. Ikaenda kufanya crime. Then tupate mazee tena amekuja kufuatwa na vitu zingine, hata vitu tu expect, vitu tuelewi. Ama unasikia msee tunasikia ni wewe ulikuwa unaishi na yeye. Unasikia kuna crime imefanyika somewhere. Sasa unaona mpaka ni station naona pia mimi naweza nika kwa noma. But sasa nitafanya aje?
Hiyo ya ID si mnaweza enda mreport loss.
Hii ni ka story sielewi. Ako na waiting. But I think we need to do that now. Yeah. Yes. So hapo ndo nikamshoot ka clip, kaambia mazee ongea na watu, mabeshto wako tuone kama kuna wanaweza come through. Which he did. Kumchukua clip, kuna some stations, some online whatever medias will come through. After kuona his story and wakafanya tu interview, wana try to. But when you try to get to wasanii personally, I think they have a different story about Tiger. To a point, hata hii sijamwambia. Zile simu mingi napigiwa na watu, ni watu kuniwase kuniambia chana umse. Umse ni mwizi. Umse ni nini? Jichungane sana na umse. Nenyewe nikiangalia naona yenyewe, but sasa ninashindwa aje? Situpatie umse the second chance. Kama Mungu amemweka, kama God make sure umse, even hata kama alikosea, whoever alikosea. Wengine anasema sijui alirogwa na nani, sitashinda nikiquote names hapa. Kama alifanywa, whoever alimfanyia kenye alimfanyia, na Mungu bado amemweka alive, mbona tusimpea second chance? Because this guy can work. Nona, he can work.
So Tiger has talked about even a time where he produced songs for people like Bahati for free, but you're telling us now currently the funds you are receiving now that you have hosted him from the same artist he assisted ni eti chungana na umse ni mess up.
Yeah. Me personally, I once worked with Tiger na Bahati. Na vinye nasema ni ukweli. That time me I used to hire equipments out. So sikuwa nimeanza about production. So alikuwa nakamkuhaya equipment zangu. Mimi nakumbuka akifanyia song ya mama ya Bahati. Ni alikuja akachukua nini my equipments, wakaenda na wakashoot. And for sure according to vile anasemanga, Bahati only catered for equipments, which hiyo ni pesa mimi nilikuwa nalipwa. So like Tiger was not charging him, which pia hiyo time, because I know Bahati hiyo time hakuwa na do. Unaona? For sure hakuwa na do. Si yule Bahati tuko naye sahi. So hiyo time mse pia alikuwa anataka kusaidiwa, which if Tiger came through for him, na sahi ni unajua tu yani umse sahi yako able, yani tusitumpe tu a second chance. Cheki, we are not perfect. Na hakuna mtu mwenye ni perfect. Me, I have my own weaknesses. Kuna watu nishaikosea. Kwa hii industry, kwa familia, nimekosea watu wengi sana. Unaona? But yani Mungu tu amenipatia, ameniweka tu. Si ati kuna kitu poa nimefanya. Si ati mimi singekuwa kama Tiger. Na sijui kama nitakuwa kama Tiger tomorrow. But kama nitaijipata hapo, and may God forbid, nitataka watu wanitreat aje. Mtu kosea. Unaona? Tiger, mimi naomba tu Kenyans, kama ushaisikia project ya Tiger ama Tiger shai work na wewe, tumpe tu another chance, the second chance. Nikupatie tu story. Unajua sometimes unaonanga vitu hata huongei, hata huongeagi. Angalia mse ka Shalkido. Sasa kila mtu anaongelelea about this guy, but mse ni mse alikuwa na potential, angepewa Mugithi somewhere. Unaona mwingine alimuitisha collab, unaona mwingine alikwambia tu sijui kama tufanye live. Yani kitu ni kama vile umechoma mafuta yako kukuja hapa. Just hiyo tu, mse alikuwa anataka hiyo. Maybe vile umekuja hapa, tuko umekuja hapa, maybe hii itakuwa turnover ya Tiger. Maybe, and we hope so it will be. Yani kama hiyo time Shalkido angepewa hiyo chance. Kama hiyo time angepewa hiyo chance. And thanks to everybody who tried to support that guy. But what if kama angepata another better chance? Maybe tungekuwa na the same guy, because Shalkido bado talent ilikuwa. Alikuwa na talent. Maybe alikuwa anataka tu kufanya tu songs kadhaa, atokee tena juu ako na talent. Same case to Tiger. Tiger is a good editor, a good video director, a good script writer. Simesikia kizungu yake. Unasikia mtu amework majob zingine sijui naziita aje. So umse akipewa tu another chance, mtu tu amtrust tu tena, yani we can change his life tena, yani to get back to where he used to be. Unajua kuna kitu poa kama like to make sure Tiger ametoka kwa hii mashida, then sasa tukaange tu tukua Kenyans, hata hatumneed kwa life. Unaona? Si lazima ati mtu akimbaia kamera ati akuja kushutia song. Yani unasikianga tu, sasa kuna wasi wengi sana watu unajua best wako, and you don't talk, you don't communicate. But ukisikia umse ako tu sawa, na wewe umpigia tu kuna mashida, yani life tu tuko sawa tu. Then unasikia umse sijui nini alienda akafanya. Mimi niko sure if anything bad happens to Tiger right now, itakuwa another trending mpaka watu wataanza sasa kujua who's this guy. Wataanza kugoogle, so this was the guy. Unaona? Na saa hii vile ako alive, vile ako saa hii, vile muangalia hivyo unamuona saa hii si venye alikuanga. Akikuja yani kuna venye alikuwa mekonda, akulagi, sijui nini, ni mchafu. Sisemi si ati ni msafi sana, lakini sasa ni vile mimi natry tu kwenye mimi nitaweza tu. Unaona? Kama sasa analala hapa kwa studio. Sasa kwa studio ukikuwa na session, msi anangoja watu wamalize. But sasa mimi sana sisi mweka kwa bed yangu. Na get, mimi niko na familia. So like mimi nimempatia tu ile tu naweza. Yes.
Asante sana. Na najua venye unaongea ni msemo mwenye mliwahi kuwa close sana. Wewe kama rafiki yako ukimwangalia like ulikuwa unamjua akiwa juu alafu unamuona sasa hivi venye yako inakufanya ufeel aje? Maybe for my last question.
You know, it is so disturbing by the way. It's something so disturbing. Ukiona this guy, he used to make millions at the age of 20. He was a millionaire. To a point mimi hata sikuwa na shina nikimsumbua. Just like kuna watu pia siwezi shina nikisumbua. Yes, sija make it bado, but kuna watu unaona hata si wa ligi yako. Huwezi shinda nili hata wakujagi kwa mind yako. That is jamaa alikuwa that kind of a person. Unaona?
Okay, so mtu akitaka kuhelp Tiger, which number can they get him through? Na pia yeah.
Okay, currently Tiger hana simu. And so I think tunaweza tu peana ile namba tulipeananga kwa nini last time. It is my number, which is 0720 81 8522. I'm going to repeat it again, 0720 81 8522. Na italeta Charles Kimani.
Asante sana Chalo, na Mungu asaidie akuendelee kukupatia the same grace to help people, and I hope that even as Tiger rises you also receive your part of blessings. Ndio. Asante sana. And to you, our viewer, thank you for sticking with us up to this point of today's episode. As usual, remember that Chalo's number will be on your screen and also on the pinned comment below. And the reason why we are using his number is because Director Tiger has no phone and he really needs help. Actually, I have listened to his story and it has really challenged my mind. Like one time you can be up there and the next minute you are a beggar, you have nothing, and you are going through this life which is very traumatizing and wanting, and you can't even fathom what really happened to you. So any kind of help, prayers, jobs, finances, it will be really appreciated. Until next time, my name is Njeri Masi. Just keep it to go.